Kicking off the 2018 CMA Music Fest backstage at the Grand Ole Opry House, and a pleasure to welcome Ashley McBryde. Appreciate a few minutes of your time on a very busy night.
It is a busy night, but it's good to be this kind of busy. To have 3 Opry performances in one day is kind of a dream.
Yeah, outdoor on the plaza and then 2 shows in the house. Take me back to that Opry debut, because it was such a magical night. I can't imagine the emotion of that evening.
No, and even when I think about it now, I still get the same jitters I had then. And the film crew that films your Opry debut, they stick with you all day. So every minute of the day, you're in that reality that you're about to do this. When I walked to the artist entrance, it really set in. I started to shake, and and then I got stylists and things where we got to get dressed, and there were so many nerves, and just the gravity of the situation was really starting to set in.
Yeah, I've seen the video of Girl Going Nowhere in that Opry circle several times,
and we had to do makeup 5 times that day because I kept tearing up.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, you did the one thing though that I wish so many people would do. You actually looked up, breathed, and let it soak in for a second out there. That's such a cool thing, and most people don't do that. I think,
and you only get your first time one time, so you might as well really feel it.
Yeah. That song, well, obviously very personal to you, is one of those, I think it's universal, because everybody's got a dream, and everybody's had someone who supported them, but everybody's had a fair amount of folks who probably tried to shoot them down at one point.
Absolutely.
That has to be a song people come up and tell you about and tell you their story.
Yeah, I'm a photographer has come in and talked to me about it, saying your guitar and my camera are the same thing. I was just in Wichita this last week, and one of my security guys, big, beautiful guy, just big, strapping young man. Of course, he was doing security. That was his day job. He's actually an actor and a comedian. And he said, I don't listen to much country music, but I listened to your record tonight before the show. And Girl Going Nowhere spoke to me because being from Wichita, Kansas, people were like, there are no actors from Wichita, Kansas. And I looked him up. I looked his stuff up on YouTube and looked at the web series, and it was legit. That was a cool thing to hear.
I was lucky enough to get tickets to one of the final Garth Brooks shows here. He wrapped up that 3-year world tour at Bridgestone Arena. And I didn't want to look at set lists ahead of time, but I said, well, let me go to YouTube and at least see some of the fun stuff he's doing. And lo and behold, Spokane, Washington, there's Garth Brooks covering Ashley McBryde.
He did it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
he did it in Spokane. He did it in Tacoma.
Okay. Do you know he was going to do it, or what? Or did somebody tell you, "Hey, Garth's doing your song"?
Yeah, I know. Someone sent me a video. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I got a video. My phone went off. I'm like, why is my phone going off? And I look, and it's a video. His lighting director captured it, sent it to my friend Shelly Tackett. Tackett sent it to me, and she said, "You need to see it before you see it on Facebook."
Right. Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega has been in our heavy rotation for a while.
Thank you.
I love the song. Please tell me I am not the only person before they heard the song to call it Dahlonega or some version of that. Have you heard other interesting versions of Dahlonega?
Everyone says Dahlonega.
Okay.
And in fact, the only people that got it right very first time, like right when the single came out, we were in Amsterdam. And they got it right.
Really?
Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega? And they're like, oh,
absolutely.
You got it. Yeah.
Well, then we got the whole history of the city, too, and how, the finding gold was such a big part of that city's history. And then that led people to go out to San Francisco and the gold rush. So, but the backstory on that, I heard you tell it once in an interview, but it's a really cool backstory on that song.
And I wish I could tell it every night on stage, because we only have so much time. But there was 3 of us. And each of us had a really bad day separately. And we had such a bad day that we decided there was bad juju in the air and that we shouldn't write a song at all. So we went and grabbed an 18-pack and sat there and cracked a couple open and started kind of, just airing our woes to each other. And out of us doing that, out comes the story. Jesse Rice was leaving Atlanta. His car started to break down. He took the Dahlonega exit, went to a bar, met a girl. They got married a couple years later.
Yeah.
So literally us sticking it out on the worst day we had resulted in a cool song about the worst day he had.
Yeah, making the best of the worst day kind of night.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. There is, every song on your record has at least a line or two that makes me smile, laugh, chuckle, burst out loud. Every single song. It happens. When it happened about 4 or 5 songs in, I'm like, is this going to happen every single song? So I'm going to throw a couple out. Yeah, and just tell me the genesis of it.
Okay.
So American Scandal. I didn't see Kennedy and Monroe coming. It was
Good.
And it's a great line in
Thank
there.
you.
So, Radioland, the hairbrush microphone made me chuckle a great deal.
Good.
Because I think everybody's kind of done something exactly like that.
Absolutely. And you've got like a full-length mirror, you're a little girl or a little boy in your room, and you're singing into a big hairbrush.
Yeah. If you ever decide to portray theater instead, I will let you know that the Mrs. Butterworth's bottle makes a perfect Academy Award.
Nice. Nice.
I won't say how I know that, but I'll just say
Don't
I know
ask.
that. Okay. We mentioned Garth. It would be fair to also mention Eric Church, another guy who's been so supportive, huh?
He has really been supportive. And when I first met him and Catherine, for them to say, "Hey, we're big fans," was the most backward possible thing. I was like, "No, I am." Yeah. And he's been really good to us.
Yeah. You're on the Plaza very soon, but it's not your first time on the Plaza. I got to be out there with you. Mike Terry was on the stage hosting that day, but we did the Eclipse together.
We experienced the Eclipse together.
I got to tell you, of all there aren't many things that live up to the hype. The Eclipse was really pretty cool.
Yeah, and there were people from all over the world that chose to come and stand in Opry Plaza together. No one was angry. Yeah. No one was disagreeing with anybody. We were all together to experience this thing that's not going to happen again exactly that way ever again. You know, that group of people won't ever be together again. It was really neat. Yeah. Kind of nerve-wracking when it went all dark and everybody got quiet.
Yeah.
I was like,
ooh, this is a little eerie. You know? Yeah. Looking forward to a busy CMA week, not only tonight, but you got a fan club gathering, you got an official CMA performance, and then you're off to my neck of the woods. I'm a Rhode Island native, so Cape Cod's about an hour away.
Yeah, going up north.
Busy week, but a good week?
Yeah, I had 3 performances yesterday. And then there's the 3 today. Yeah. And then there's a fan party I might drop into tomorrow before mine. And it rhymes with Terry Clark. But I might pop in and bother them. And then we got our fan party,
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Looking forward to hanging with you on the Plaza in just a little while as well. But love your music
Thank you.
And just wish you the best of success.
Drink lots of water before we get out there in the sunshine.
Hydrate. Hey, it could be far worse though.
It could
this
be.
really is not so bad for CMA Music.
It's barely Tennessee hot.
Yeah,
right now.
By Sunday, you'll be in Hyannis on Cape Cod. It will be miserable.
Do I need to take a jacket?
Well, it's not that bad. No,
okay.
I think you'll be okay.